Kill you? No, 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 no. Kill me, motherfucker. How you doing? I wanted to play a fighting game. I really did. But then I spent all this time doing this bullshit. I'm done with it, by the way. I spent all this time today doing this shit, and I would not be enjoying the fruits of my labor. So I threw my hands in there and went, shit, guess I better play a shitty game that sucks ass. On God, have you ever seen the opportunity to just like buy this shit from like a vendor or something? Just do it. Hire someone to do it for you. This shit is ass. Oh. Never, ever, ever again. Thankfully, you only have to do it once. Thank God for small miracles. Alright. Broadcast. Can't afford more staff? I feel. You do this into this. This is capturing. It is. Ready to go. We can continue playing the most overrated piece of shit game in existence. Half-Life 2. Got plans for Christmas? I wish. I wish. I'm gonna be a lonely bastard for Christmas. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyways, let's continue. I hate this fucking game. If I had plans for Christmas, I want to be doing the things that I do. I'd also be significantly worse at fighting games. I'll call you on Discord? Oh god. Oh boy. At 4 AM? Fuck me. I'll make sure to ignore your calls and put you on hold. Permanently. Or something, I don't fucking know. This game sucks. This game sucks. Never got into this? You shouldn't. It may have been nifty for its like general pacing way back when, but the game itself feels like ass. You fucking mind. It's just filled to the brim with really tanky dudes, horrible pathing, abysmal AI, like straight bad. But hey, they do a lot of damage and you're not allowed to, you know, move around or at all or anything like that. You can't have fun with the video. So you need to sit here, hold your corner because you're playing Rainbow Six Inches and going, hoping you don't get hit scanned to death. Got a graphics mod on this? Thank you for noticing. Yes, I do. It is Half-Life 2's M mod. And there's one very particular reason for it. It's not because of graphics or anything. I don't give a shit about that. Game looks fine, right? Because they managed to import the flashlight mechanic from episode 2 into the base game. I caught a little bit of Chris's stream. Dude, I'm gonna be frank and brutally honest. Fuck Alundra! That game is ass! Like, good God. How the fuck do you beat that game as a child? I can't comprehend it. It's like I equated to earlier. It's like waxing the sack. But, as he said, with a ferret. One hair at a time. With bloody chunks. Almost as bad as this game, except for this game has the audacity to end in a reasonable amount of time, when it's not wasting your own time. So other things, you get a ADS, so your gun actually is accurate. Because otherwise, since we have infinite ammo here, otherwise when you're using the SMG, this is what your spray pattern looks like. This is a large reason why the combat in this game feels like shit, because this is your primary gun for the majority of the game. But look at the accuracy, terrible. But with this, you can actually make it resemble something usable. I died laughing when I complained about the alarm noise and Chris told me to fuck off because I'd not been there. Yeah, that game does things to a man. Howdy, Mega. Look at this riveting gameplay right here. As I smack headcrabs coming out of a fucking tube. Riveting. You guys remember zombies from the first game, you know? Zombies. Look, guys, zombies. Nice detection, asshole. Oh my god. Actual fucking AIDS. Nah, we're taking that away from you. That's nice. Now we get into one of the longer sections, being the airboat. And God, I hate the fucking airboat.
Freeman. I've been hoping you'd show up.
Let me kill you!
Up and ready to go. It's gonna be tough dodging civil protection out there in the open, but drive hard and you'll make it.
So what exactly does one do in Gmod for 1,300 hours? There's a plethora of game modes in that game, or not? Trouble in Terrorist Town, Dark RP, like build servers, you name it. Really. Prop hunt. You can find things to do. But I spent the majority of it doing Dark RP stuff. With, like, an amount of TTT sprinkled in. And I used to administrate for a very large clan? Group? I hear Justica in the corner of my ear and it's pissing me off. Hold on. Fucking A, Kami, why did you have to host him? There's a reason why I don't watch his streams. He's insufferable. The joys of youth. Someone made Yakuza complete with heat actions and everything. In Gmod, yeah, wouldn't surprise me. You can do a lot of things. Quite a few things. But to say it's like a bad investment, it's like, yeah. I don't personally agree with that. And if you have like a large amount of time in that game, it's not because you just sat on ass in the menu or something. You probably played many things. And that was 10 years ago. I can't even imagine where it is today. It was old when I was playing it, and now it's even older. It's almost as old as this game. Because again, this came out in 2004. A thing that people tend to gloss over. But on that same note, this is 2004. Fucking Doom 3 was around this time, and that's a better game overall. Even if it's infinitely more boring. By infinitely, I mean kind of more boring. Do I give a shit? I really don't. Or who's gonna give me batteries? Yay, batteries. What would I do without armor? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. I know, dude. Believe me, I'm aware. Which is why when you start talking about it and mentioning that's like a large amount of time, I just raised an eyebrow. You're like, really? Yeah, check your friends list, brother. Some people have like 10K hours in that game. 30,000, 50,000. Also help the game's oldest piss, too. Fucking physics puzzles, dude. What's even the point of this other than to flex the fact that you have it? Look, buoyancy. Oh. So impressive. Speaking of which, there's something that supports my argument of people only liking this game because of its graphics back in the day, and that's the cinematic mod. Half the people that liked this game only liked it because they were fiending over Alex Vance back in the day. That's why this dude made this mod that added all this shit and also gave her a room with a giant fucking dildo in it. Loud. I need to lower it. And also made her half naked. Can't even make it up. What was my most played game last year? SF6. After that, Dead Space 2. I love Dead Space 2. Although, funnily enough, it's not even playing Dead Space 2. It's... I recorded my thing, I alt-tab, I edit, and Dead Space 2 is still running in the background, so my time is just, like, increasing exponentially. This game was a blast back then? Oh, by the way, howdy, Chris. Didn't see you there. I just see, like, blue names and my eyes glaze over or something. Yeah, the game was fine back then. I've never liked it, though. By finding me a little shit. G-Mod was cool, though. AIDS, yay. Yeah. The main problem with this game has always been the shooting, though. It's never been, like, decent. It's only serviceable. Well, yeah, when you compare it to most games in, like, 2003, 2004. Problem is, though, in 2005, Fear came out. And Fear is... oh boy. Wasn't Doom 3 also 2004? I don't even remember. Wasn't the time for shooters back then. That's for sure. Mankind Divided and Rome Total War. Oh, fucking god. Whoever invented Manax needs to fucking... commit tax evasion. Collision. Pain. But I'd rather play Blood over this, honestly. But then again, I'd rather play Blood over a large multitude of things. We're gonna list 2000 here for PS2. Yeah. 2003 was pretty good for PS2. Yeah, Doom 3 is the problem. Doom 3 was a decent game, just bogged down by being too fucking long. How to go about doing this? Oh, now I remember. Cool. Yeah, Halo 2 then as well. No Halo 2 Vista though, but you know. Object permanence is not your strong suit. Ow, ow, ow. A lot of these games that people like are aesthetics and environments. Yeah, this is also true. So another thing this mod adds is freaking turrets. You can dismount the gun. Take it with you. Which is as busted as you think it is. That's why I'm not using it. Even ADSing doesn't make the shooting feel any better. I'm just really partial to Halo 2, man. The Valve vibe. Oh, you mean the Eastern European look? The lack of shooting men? Because if that's what tickles your fancy, oh boy, I got a series for you. And it starts with an S. And ends in an R. Source vibe? I don't have that vibe for me anymore. That vibe is come and gone. Yep, you got it. You get a cookie. Congratulations. I'd give you one, but you know, you're in Rome, so. You should. They're European jank, and they're great. Like, what if Deus Ex didn't have shit shooting mechanics? But it's nothing like Deus Ex, and that's the common comparison it gets. I still don't understand personally. The other common comparison I get is, it's just like Fallout 3, but without shit shooting mechanics. I'm seeing a trend here. I'm not quite sure what the correlation is. Some cool stuff you can do though in this game. Like picking up enemy grenades, throwing them back at people. Me wine in a chariot, eating shit on a corner and tipping? No, you haven't sent it to me. I also think there's bullet penetration. Let me double check. Not. Fuck it. And you can kind of notice it there. AI is not particularly smart, doesn't really engage with you. Very beefy, ineffectual weapons. I like to shit on Doom 3 all day long, but at least the shotgun in that game is, well, absolutely ass in terms of a shotgun. If you make them eat it and like shove it, I don't know, like 6 inches down their gullet, they can kill people. Which is shocking, I know, but... I guess maybe it's the vehicle sections that people found a novelty. I just found this a nuisance because there is no player expression here. This is just hold W. You're never really at threat. There's no optimizations to be had here. It is literally just hold W. People done with the lads, chariots eat shit in the corner. The crowd goes wild. And this shit is also janky, come to think of it. God bless. But everyone's root canal fucking looks exactly the same. That too. That is also another thing that people like to enjoy from this. While in other games you are the power. You're also considered like a messianic figure. Which is random as shit, I might add. You're literally just some random ass scientist. And by science, I mean you like to plug things into outlets. And maybe pull a lever or two. That is the extent of your abilities. You went to MIT for that. Yeah. Then you have several sections where you're sitting there doing nothing, waiting for shit to happen around you. And I mean that in the literalist sense. Well, in this, you're like, Jesus. I wish I could back up because I could go through those doors instantly. Just skip this entire section. But you get a revolver here at least. 2004. And here is the revolver. Dude comes in through this door, and you go boop, and boop. And you'll go, oh my god, this gun is sick. Look, it one-shots! And that's why they give you no ammo for it. The ultimate skill weapon, they tell me. And then you find out it has bolt deviation, so it's actually not that skillful at all. But it's held up exceptionally well. Doom, 96. Blood, 98. Halo 2, 2004. Need I go on? Pong. Yeah, I like Halo. Motherfucker, I did an entire freaking challenge run on that game, and you're thinking, oh, you didn't like it? Why did you do it? That's because I was complaining about it the entire way through. Doesn't mean I don't like that game. I do. Like that difficulty even. It's just what I did was considered incredibly fucking difficult. Because most people, they don't go through that game without dying. They die a lot. They checkpoint grind. What does me playing this have anything to do with it? I can play Grand Blue? Fuck you! I know how much I hate myself, goddammit. Object permanence on object permanence. Fucking hate man-axe. Just shut down everything you're doing so you can smack these fucking little balls that just collide the shit out of you. So much fun. I'm beefy as shit, they're beefy as shit. Yeah, no one picked rope. That's the real problem here. No one fucking picked rope, so here we are. I even like cool movement in this game, dude. God, I wish this game was actually cool. Nice polished version of this aesthetic. Even when modernized, still feels like shit to play. I don't even know why I reload, dude. There's literally no point in it. Let's see here. Just pick up ammo and your guns reload themselves. You are an enabler of this abuse at this point, Sigma. I'm glad you noticed. Man hacks. Sure. I think they make memorable levels. Everyone says, oh, Ravenholm! The spooky city! This shit, where you're being harassed by a fucking helicopter the entire time because there's a chimney stack that falls down later on. Fuck's sake. Games that aren't Portal? Yeah, they just invoke this game. Every time. This game makes me realize how good Fear is. God, Fear is phenomenal. Like, actually insanely good game. I think has aged really poorly. That's fucking really easy. You're looking at it. Half-Life 1. I'm like, hello. Why are you asking me questions? That's easy. Did I not come in here to this whole section going, I want to show you guys how good Half-Life 1 is compared to Black Mesa, and then I fucking hated it. Surprisingly, yes. Then I got a little bit older. I wanted a little bit more out of my shooting. I wanted my shooting to feel responsive. Good. I wanted to feel effective in the video game as I aim. Instead, this is the full extent of the tech. Just this. This with the pistol. Some shit that's just clearly not intended. And evidently, I've always played Half-Life on not hard. Because hard is ass. And it soured my overall outlook on the game entirely. You see what I mean, though, when I say the AI is not good? It's never been good. And I saw much more advanced AI in fucking Doom and Blood. But because those games aren't in 3D, they didn't get the shoutouts they deserved. Doom thankfully got remade, and we have 2 new games that people seem to really enjoy. And Blood has been forgotten. I played a bit of RTS back in the day, Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath, motherfucking Supreme Commander. Wasn't ever very good at them. Never liked StarCraft. Never been a fan of bloody Blizzard games, come to think of it. Nah, none of the Total Wars. Oh my god, this helicopter is pissing me off. Still going. Very cinematic, very impressive. Pull away, helicopter man. Thank you. Fucking hell. Just a map? So, like, Crusader Kings? I've always liked RTS games that focus more on the macro than the micro. I find that can be a bit more interesting. Also because my micro is absolutely fucking abysmal and I hide behind the fact that I can't do shit. I can't be asked to learn keyboard shortcuts and whatnot. And actually optimize how I interface with the game? That's too much. Oh, you like macro and micro penises? Damn, Sigma. You are a dick connoisseur. Good shit. Very proud of you. It takes a lot of courage to come out these days, you know? God bless. Still waiting for the day when I'm going to be persecuted for being straight. When in Rome, as they say. Hell yeah. Well, sometimes, Sigma, you just set yourself up, and I think you know it going in. I think that's like a whole can of worms I could get into, but I don't know if it's even worth doing so. Especially when it can be viewed as political, and I don't like talking about politics. Now look how much fun I'm having right now. I'm literally holding fucking W. This section doesn't need to be here. This is a flex on the vehicle. Like, look, our game has a car. Look how cinematic this is. This is their set piece. And when you look at it from like a design perspective, it's just like, yeah, you're in a hallway with a bunch of scripting. These bombs are never there to intercept you. And you realize that the second you go off the fucking track and do something you're not supposed to, like, I don't know, go over here. Look, doesn't follow you. It shoots you and says, like, hey, dickhead, what the fuck are you doing? Get back over here. Let me drop bombs at you. There you go, now you're on the prescribed path. Let me drop more bombs. Enjoy the cinematics. You never felt like you're going fast. This whole section's a hard L. And then there's this area, you know, where you always get stuck on this, so that's a pace breaker. That's been a pace breaker since, like, day one. Never fucking addressed it. Shipped it. It's fucking boring. If I wanted to play a racing game, I would play a racing game. But this is neither here nor there. So I just have, like, this half-baked driving section. And just some half-baked shooting because we couldn't decide whether or not we wanted to be a puzzle game, a shooter, an adventure game, or a fucking racing sim. And yes, there is a lot of very, very inelegant loading screens. They just throw them out. It used to be worse. There were some sections where you'd travel maybe like 5 seconds and then hit another loading screen. It was bad. And I like how they have these crates that encourage you to explore, and it's just ammo. Like, fucking ammo is the problem. Never a gun that you can get early or anything like that. No, no, no. Ammo, health, armor. And once you realize that, and also realize that by playing not shit, you don't need those things, you have very little incentive to go off the beaten path. Also that. Exactly that. And it feels like a shitty Warthog level. Halo came out before this, right? You think they were looking at that and going, we gotta have that? We gotta beat the console killer game? Just do it in first person instead? God bless. Like you have to compete with fucking Halo. Come on now. Why am I even in here? There's no point. Literally 0 point. God, this feels like shit. Here's the part that people cream their pants over. This. The modern Call of Duty. It's like they discovered they can do scripted set pieces and just went ham with it. I'm also playing with one hand right now because there's literally no fucking point. Enjoy. Hope we don't get motion sickness, guys. This whole section's so inelegant. You can't even know damages. It's so fucking stupid. And then you have more physics puzzles, because they can't fucking stop with this shit. Ah yes, I have had too much excitement in the past, what, 7 minutes? So much excitement, I need a breather. Let me cool off by doing a shitty physics puzzle that just involves pushing weights. And by pushing weights, I mean this washing machine up here. Just go up here, shove it over, havoc. You pull a lever, science. Sigma, I am always playing with one hand. See, I'm like Goro. I have 6 arms, and I'm always like deep, 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 deep into a dick beating session. I'm like a walking incel orgy. You dig?
Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see it with my own eyes. Dr. Gordon Freeman himself.
Can't skip any of this, by the way. You just have to hold this.
Gotta move out before the combine picks us up. Just getting ready to pull out.
Hours. Try months.
Gotta tear down this camp and get out of here.
So you go in here, and someone talks at you.
Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against.
The fucking unskippable cutscenes. I think this is cool. So they shut the door and lock you in here.
Here, take a look at this.
You see what I mean? You're locked the fuck in.
Eli's hideout is here. A stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydro plant. But getting there,
And you can't do shit.
chopper on your ass,
You don't even have anything to look at.
Good news is, the Vortigaunt's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out. There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against. I always like it.
Like, what's the fucking point in any of that?
Take that chopper down, and you should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
The Freeman will accept this weapon or suffer greatly on the road ahead.
It's still going.
Farewell, Dr. Freeman.
This shit adds up. And it wasn't particularly interesting the first time around. It's a pet peeve of mine when a game forces an unskippable cutscene down your throat and then makes it incredibly uninteresting. Like, it really, really fucking irks me. Hey, look. Armor. How helpful. Tell him to increase in his tempo to prevent the game from killing him out of boredom? Yeah, you fucking know it. Shut door, you turn around, you gun down dudes without getting out of your car, but you don't even do that because they put an explosive barrel there because they don't trust you to actually aim for yourself. Gotta make that fucking easy. Oh, they loved it, dude. It's too fucking long. They thought this was sick when it was just aping Halo. The ultimate fucking irony of a fucking PC game just imitating a console shooter and not even getting like the basics right. The absolute irony. Halo also realized that having those vehicle sections be longer than, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes was too fucking long. Bungie knew this. Valve was like, here, hold my beer, let's make ours 30 minutes. Oh, dude, Ludwig World Order's video. I was tempted to link that. I still am, honestly. I might submit that as a this is how you don't play. I'm seriously considering it. Oh my lord, that shit was so... fucking DSP, dude. How do you get that stubborn and that ignorant? Oh wait, hold on, don't answer. Rhetorical question. 30 MS is too laggy, dude. It's unplayable. Just don't show the clips of him complaining about the cabinets being laggy either. But you know how it is. He's getting rocked. He doesn't understand how the game actually fucking works. So he just immediately blames connection because that's just what he's always done. It's just lazy. What it really boils down to. The dude's so lazy, his excuses are fucking lazy. Why he's becoming like super uninteresting to me too, honestly. Because the more you watch him, the more you realize he's just rehashing the same things over and over again. It's not because he's straight up delusional, it's because one time it was a legitimate issue and he's never let go of it since. Let go of it. Not once. And it kind of lines up with his personality because the dude's just autistic. Hyperfixates on the strangest fucking things. Then just refuses to let go. My god, I need that door to open. So much fun. Open, please. Yeah, I personally stick to clips too. I'm dying of boredom here. As I'm forced to go around in a circle 90 times just so I can shoot down some fucking cars that don't even move. I'm having a blast. It's not an easy time, it's that it happens to him once, it's a mild inconvenience at best, and he blows it out of proportion. Any day now, please. Thank you. No? No? We're still going? Of course we're still going. No fun allowed. Stupid fucking section. One of these blows up this door, and you can fucking leave. Or some shit like that. Or maybe I have to get out. I don't even remember anymore. I don't want to remember. Ah. Joy. This delay base netcode was fucking garbage in SF4, right? lag was a legitimate thing. And it was very hard to articulate the fact that the match that you were playing and recording for YouTube was basically unplayable. And it was incredibly frustrating because that game is designed around you doing a bunch of tight shit that's within 1 frame of each other. And you have quite literally like 9 to 10 frames of delay. So you're just rendered non-functional. Thus, you would claim that the match was laggy. And it was. And you couldn't play in it because you couldn't. Some people, they're fucking insane. They practiced and played in those kinds of connections so often that they would just find 1 or 2 dudes that they would grind against, where the connection was kind of like stable with them. They would figure it out and over time just adjust to it. Which is nuts when you think about it. Remember the good times, all I do is just remember the nightmares? I want to forget the nightmares or some shit like that? I'm not sure where that quote's from. That's how SF4 was back in the day. And his excuse hasn't evolved since then. Because he can't claim, oh, my buttons don't work, or the cabinet is not functioning correctly. Because that was also a problem. But since, you know, he's at home, that's his due diligence to manage. Can't use that excuse. So now he's saying, 30 MS is unplayable. And rollback. Because he can't tech throws because he needs a PC. And that excuse is comical, not because he's saying some ridiculous shit followed by begging. It's because he's trying to beg and he's just coming up with any reason he can possibly think of. Once you hear it the first time, it's like, okay. You understand and you're well aware that you're taking advantage of disadvantaged people who have disabilities, and you're just trying to ream them as hard as you can. So you're just saying some stupid shit, knowing full well what your audience is, so you can spend it on a computer instead of Hogan's. But dude's just... he's an autistic asshole. And I don't mean the, he's mean to people asshole, or he says some mean things occasionally, but he doesn't actually mean it. No, I mean as in, he will take advantage of people to further his own gains. To further his own goals and agenda. Yeah. And he'll just straight up lie. He will lie very frequently. So he can get more money because he's not very savvy when it comes to his finances. He doesn't save anything. He doesn't invest in anything. He doesn't cut down and try to, like, manage his expenses. He just consumes, and he's so used to people handing things to him on a silver platter. Because ultimately, he never grew up. He is still mentally the same 16-year-old snot-nosed brat that his mother raised. He's never faced real hardship once in his life. Hardship for him is getting Hogan's. And not even being able to flex that he has those Hogan's, because he has to hide the whole thing from everyone. Which is comedy. I don't think I have enough health to go back here. We'll just do this. I might as well showcase this. Notice, the no clip is actually really useful in this game. God bless. So you, like, damage hop all the way out here. And you get to this hidden Vortigaunt. He has some lines. At least he should. Maybe I need a cost to line def. Let's try this. No, I guess he has nothing to say these days. He used to, like, speak in cryptic riddles and people used to speculate about what it all meant. But I guess they removed it at some point. God bless. It is hot as fuck in here. Let me turn the fan on. Well, that's me psychoanalyzing Phil. Although I will admit, it is quite amusing to see him miserable playing SF6. Because he thinks he's strong in that game, and he just plays like an absolute fucking baboon. And then people have the gall to say, like Prophet, the detractor, to say that he is very average, and that's not the average. Average for fighting games, it ain't that, Chief. Average for fighting games can't anti-air. The average can't do motions. I don't know how deep he is in the game. I think I've touched upon this before, but he seems to have missed that. And you say that he's going to crash and burn in the future free flow, but I don't think he will. I think he has a cute little gig going, and it's going to be very difficult for him to fail. Especially because of detractor content. It is the best fucking thing that's ever happened to him. Because at the end of the day, the one thing that could kill off Phil is being forgotten. Top safe coming? I wasn't safe coming. I was showing the hidden Vortigaunt over there, and I didn't have enough health, and I didn't feel like going over here and then going back and wasting my time. Turns out he also doesn't say anything, so I was wasting my time 2 times over. How's it going, Hostile? How's Escape from Tarkov going for you? I tried playing that game a while back, and you get like a starting AK and like some guns, and I would run around with like a hatchet trying to get gear in the mission. You can imagine how this went. I was a dirty hatchling, and I got nothing done. It's kind of hard to do something stupid enough to get fucked in this country, unless it's like medical bills related. Even then, just file for bankruptcy again. I don't think it matters. 200 in car repairs, BMWs are cheap. Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say. What do I gotta do here? There's like a button I have to press or some shit. Oh yeah, now I remember. I remember. This is a false flag, so I like to say in the business. You actually go over here. You pull this lever. And what they want you to do is they want you to freaking go around and get your boat and drive through. I'm not about that life. Yeah, people do get too much money talking about him. And people will never forget him. So there will always be someone new to take advantage of. Maybe if I'm like a little bit more aggressive on the mouse. Almost. Shit. Fuck. Like leaning in as I'm doing this. I'm like getting really into trying to do this. Come on. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I just glitched through the wall, huh? Fact. Whee! Save us a bit of time and trouble. This is the other section where they waste your fucking time. Oh, Black Mesa. Look at these characters that you didn't give a shit about the first time around. Sit there and look at things
it's
for
you.
5 minutes.
Hello? Take it easy in there. You're safe now. You'll have to forgive the scanning process. We can't take any chances.
Also, my crosshair disappeared again.
Dr. Freeman? Gordon Freeman? Is that you? You've made it here this quickly while Eli is going to be amazed, not to mention relieved.
But yeah,
I'm
Phil will
Dr.
never
Mossman,
die.
Dr. Judith Mossman. I've been hearing about you since long before the Black Mesa incident. Oh, Black Mesa. I do so envy you working with Eli and Dr. Kleider when they were at the top of their field. Ah, there we go. You can come through.
And when they were worthless NPCs, I would just shoot in the fucking head.
I'll take you on Eli right away.
Because there was only 3 models in that game.
We could certainly use the extra help around here. We've covered a lot of ground.
Oh
in the
my
last
God, I
few
hate
months,
this
but things
game.
would go so much faster if we had more people with your training.
Just this.
We're closing in on a reliable local teleport technology.
This is bad storytelling too,
Something the
because
Combine still
they're just
hasn't mastered.
they're not even taking the piss out of the fact that you're a silent protagonist.
Similar to our Calabi-Yau
She's
model.
they're legitimately
But they
trying to
react it in the dark
make it
energy
seem like there's a conversation
They can
here.
tunnel through from their
That
universe,
something
but once they're
of
here,
worth is being
they're
said from her
dependent on
mouth, which A
transportation. They
is
knew
incorrect
if
because
we
she's a
were
woman,
entanglement.
so there's never anything of value coming out of there. Only going in, you know how it is.
Listen to me. I sound like a postdoc. I'm just so excited to think that we'll finally have the chance to work together. Where was I?
On Sigma.
Oh, yes.
There you go, there you go.
Relay far beyond anything
Welcome back.
We figured out how to use Zen as an
I just saw your message and I just immediately went
Effectively, a
there.
dimensional slingshot, so we can swing around the border world and come back in local space without having to pass through.
God bless. God bless. Hell? EDF but with mechs? Agani Ma? The hell is this? I do see EDF influence. This game is upcoming. I don't know. A lot of the charm of EDF is the ridiculous shit. Oh, thank you for the dude that sent me that. Appreciate it. Where's the clips? There it is. You're damn right I did. So yeah, they expect you to just look around and look at things. This is an unused model of a dude's head. You can fiddle with this. Look at this.
Dr. Green. He's the administrator of this whole vital
You're not a
business.
character!
He ended the 7 Hours War by managing Earth's surrender. The Combine rewarded him with power.
And yeah, that's the full extent of things to look at, so let's continue looking at that trailer as the game runs in the background. And I closed it like a baboon.
Zeus! Zeus!
Oh, it gets me every time. Continue looking at this. It looks pretty cool, I guess. Like a melee system of some sort? I don't know about the sound effects though, but this is work in progress. From several years back. Wonder what this is. Love story. Oh. Oh. I see. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Average 40 FPS, outdated graphics. Love? I've never heard of this. Huh. Zeus! Speaking of, things. I don't know if I can even disclose that I'm a part of this, but if we're friends on Steam, you're gonna see it anyway, so I think I can. I'll just showcase this. I was invited to this. It opens up tomorrow. I cannot stream nor talk about what the contents are, as I am under NDA. So if you see me playing that, just know I can't say shit. Where are we at with this? Can we fucking leave?
The 0-point
Hey!
energy field
Good
manipulator
timing.
is not a toy, Alex.
Ugh, let's get out of here.
Damn me, bro. I can't. I'm under NDA. Do you not understand what that means?
So I see you've met Dr. Mossman. She's one of the main reasons.
Yeah,
I spend so much
motherfuckers
time
fiended
outside.
over this.
You should hear her drone on about how it should have been her in the Black Mesa test chamber that day.
Maybe it's that caused him
Sorry,
to
I
fiend.
shouldn't be talking behind her
Is
back.
this?
It just gets a bit
Put a bag over it.
claustrophobic down
This? Not really impressive. This? There's nothing there.
there. That's the old passage. To
I've seen Phil
Ravenholm.
have bigger tits than that.
We don't go there anymore.
Have it? Betcha, Chief. Does this please you? Are you not entertained? I don't even think I'm supposed to have guns here. Yeah, they never said I couldn't disclose that I was part of it. They did say, though, I can't discuss it. Which I think is fair. And here is the gimmick.
Here we are.
This is what the whole game is based around. This right here.
This is a gravity gun my father was talking about.
This is why the shooting is shit in this game.
You can call it the 0-point energy field manipulator if you really want to. It's designed for handling hazardous materials, but we mainly use it for heavy lifting. Give it a try.
It's
The
this.
primary trigger emits a charge.
Being able to pick anything up and throw it at dudes.
Send it flying. I found it handy for clearing minefields.
Being able to put paint on the walls. And break sinks and shit.
The secondary trigger lets you grab things. You can throw them with the primary. Once you've picked something up, you can drop it gently by pressing your secondary trigger again. Pick up some stuff and toss it.
I'm pretty sure this is the basis of Kinesis. And that would come like 4 years later. But in a much better framework.
You can also pull
Also
stuff
being
over from a
that
distance.
You didn't
Try
have to
grabbing the
switch
barrels
to
from that
a weapon in order to do it.
Right.
You can just press A button on your keyboard or your controller and you have instant access to it. And it's actually balanced too, unlike this, where it's just straight up overpowered.
Climb up here. All right.
Needless to say, I like the Kinesis variation of it a lot better than this. And I admit, back then, it was really nifty and cool seeing this. The idea of just physics in the game, but it never goes past that. The shooting is bunk, because they focus too much on this.
Dog.
No, it's not. It's from the character Khan from Metro. Believe it or not. He's like a cryptic mystic who preaches nonviolence.
Hey, hi. I've been adding to him ever since. Haven't I, boy? Okay, Doc.
Cryptic metaphor! The Sioux people know that the snake cannot scratch the back, for it has no arms to scratch the back. What?
Good catch.
Can I kill myself now or later? Where's rope when you need it? I refuse. How about that?
Another one, dog.
They were really proud of this.
Awesome. Go ahead, dog. Throw.
They were so
Throw
proud.
another, dog. Excellent. Dog, go get your ball.
I mean, sure, I guess. It's not like Havoc wasn't in video games prior to this. Let's actually find out. Category games using Havoc. Timeline. That'll work. But, as you know, they were fucking around with it back in '99. Physics were in here, and in here, and in Max Payne. It was just kind of accepted that, you know... Oh, you can't see. It was just kind of accepted that you weren't really interacting with it in that sense. It wasn't the main focus. It was just set dressing. And then this game came out. But Halo 2 was doing it too. Same year. And it didn't even have the benefit of being on console, but Max Payne 2 also had them. It was significantly more impressive in Max Payne 2. Max Payne 2 is also just a better game. But yeah, I was in racers and shit beforehand. They just took it and went, what if we make a game around it? And then they forgot to make the rest of the game. Here. What a hoop. Look how good my hooping skills are.
Throw it, dog.
Watch me hoop. I'm the best hooper in the world. He's calling him dog. D-O-G. Positive. Also, have you tried fucking using the grav gun to hoop? Especially when you're being intercepted by this hunk of fucking junk? It's kind of hard.
I didn't tell you who be fetching, did I?
Also, you only can shoot it full bore. You can't, there's no like granularity here. You have to be like all the way out here in order to hoop. And it's just a matter of aiming in the correct spot, and yay, see?
Dog, throw something bigger.
I don't care enough. There's an achievement for doing it.
No, boy. Down. Put that down. What is it, dog? Oh my god, what was that? Scanners!
God, I hate this game. I'd rather just play Max Payne 2. Similar to this in Unity, I can wrap my head around the coordination. Again, the only thing that this game does that was technically impressive for back then was the ability, well, not even the ability, the focus on interacting with Havoc objects.
Where are you, Alex?
We're in the scrapyard airlock,
Jack
stuck in
Reacher?
a full auto cycle.
Is Gordon still with you?
He's
I haven't
right
seen
here.
that show.
Good. I want you to
Dad?
take Gordon out of here. Head
Picture
for
in
the coast.
picture. It's
Do
not just a
go
small
through
version
this.
of what's his face. What's his name? I don't remember.
Damn it! Dog, open the airlock. Get us out of here. Hurry, now! Tear it apart. Get it open. That's enough, dog.
And then, of course, what's that one rule where if you mention something in writing, you have to follow up on it? You can't just mention it in passing and then do nothing with it. So you gotta go to Ravenholm now. Hope your memory isn't dog shit.
Dog, take Gordon to the Ravenholm tunnel, then circle around and try to meet up with me. Hurry!
What are you firing at? Nothing. There's just 3 dead dudes here. What a joke. Alright, where am I going? Here. Let's do this. I don't feel like waiting. Blue State Mountain comes up. Ooh, what? Having fun in the Balkans instead of dead every time he fucks his pocket. What? What? The fuck? The fuck did I just read? Sigma, you're on some weird shit, you know that? So this is the memorable level that people talk about when it comes to Valve's single-player offerings. Ravenholm. What is Ravenholm, you ask? It's a bunch of fucking physics puzzles. That's why it's memorable. And the ability to throw saws at zombonis. A whole lot of no shooting your guns in this area. That's what this is. So much fun. Oh. By the way, this used to be a loading screen right here, this hallway. They've since done away with it. So I shit you not. One loading screen to get to this city. You fight 3 dudes, you hit another loading screen. And they say this game had good pacing. You can sit underneath that and, you know, go, oh my god, traps work against zombies. Oh my god. It's nice, buddy. You mind? You can tell this shit is just not balanced. That's why people remember this game. Remember, you gotta do something. Oh, there was another loading screen here. Just so you can look at this dude.
Another life to save? I'll keep my eye on you. More than that, I cannot promise.
How much fun? Very skillful gameplay. It's not engaging. Oh, the gravity gun is the best gun in the game. Very easily. Not even contention. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, this is the best gun in the game. And they make sure to put a whole bunch of shit in there to ensure that you always have something to throw at someone. Because again, the shooting in this game is not good. Valve is well aware of the fact that the shooting in this game is not good. They go out of their way to make sure that you do not shoot too many people. They get a whole bunch of physics puzzles in Ravenholm. And you just throw furniture at people. God bless. God, I wish there was actually a good gun in this game. But even Valve knew that the arsenal wasn't particularly good. That's why this gun is here. Also, here's some stupid shit that I vehemently disagree with. These idiots. So if you get hit by one of these guys, you're brought down to 1 HP. And then you slowly regain your health. God bless. Black head crabs are fucking stupid. Their only purpose then is to just annoy the piss out of you. That's their one goal in life. They are neither threatening, nor are they frequent enough for you to actually give a shit. And now we get a shotgun.
Well done, brother. Make free use of my traps, but take care not to fall in them yourself.
Where'd it go?
Behind you.
I guess we got a shotgun a little bit later. But we're pretty far removed from shooting of the men at this point. And I assure you, we're going to be continuing to be far away from shooting men for quite some time. This whole section's too fucking long. Because they mentioned it in passing, and then a cave-in occurred because the facility we were in, Black Mesa East, was under attack. So now we have to go through this abandoned city. Why is the city abandoned? Head grabs. That's why.
Woe to thee.
If it seems like it's disjointed, it's because it is. This is some beta content that they repurposed in order to kind of fit into the mainline game. This area was very, very different at one point. And so was that character. But he's memorable because he's bald. And he speaks in a funny voice. Super impressive for the time, they say. Super, super impressive.
Although they call me
I feel like the sound effects the mod added, though. Funny, though. Every time I try to play vanilla Half-Life, I just immediately flee to M mod. Doesn't matter what version of it is. Oh, look. A cinder block. What kind of silliness can I get up to with this? Let's find out. Why ever use a gun? No, look at this. They're giving me ammo, pretending that I actually will use it. What a lovely sound effect. It's like they knew. Somehow. Alright, there you go. Like they were aware that the SMG is garbage. Here's the shotgun. Oi, give me that spas.
come closer. You stirred up hell. A man after my own heart. a more suitable gun for you.
The one good shotgun in this franchise. And it's debatable whether or not it's even good.
Keep it close. My advice to you is aim for the head. Hush. Stay calm. There is no rest in Ravenholm. Move on and I will meet you at the church.
That was interesting. Well, turns out the gun still sucks. Then they throw really annoying children at you. I judge a game's quality by its effectiveness of its shotgun. If the shotgun's not particularly strong, the game's not very good. Tends to hold true. Once again, we have a gun that is only strong as an alt fire and nothing else, so why have it at all? Yeah. Frequently. Oh, you have something in mind, Sigma? Did I say something to offend you about Half-Life as a franchise? Maybe you just have bad taste. Who knows? But yeah, that shit happens all the time. You just say some absolutely pants on head retard shit, and it's just like, I'm supposed to take you seriously still? How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Oh, unfortunate. We could have been beefing. You're missing out, brother. Shitty shotguns. Stephanie Sterling and Leon Massey. You refer to Jim Sterling as Stephanie? Well, I suppose that is her name now. My problem is I can't be fucking asked to even remember. Like, this dude, chick, occupies enough of my brain to correct myself? Nah. You're lucky I'll think about you for more than like 10 seconds of my goddamn life. Go for it, Sigma. We have no rules around here. You should. Say it. Just do it, brother. Make your dreams come true. that fuck ain't passing. It's true. It is so true. It is so fucking true. Oh.
Move on and I will meet you at the church.
The pathing's always been bad on these dudes. Well, just this game in general has really bad pathing. Like, the AI in this game is a fucking joke. Also, node graph out of date, rebuild it. Sounds like an angry hamster, but significantly less threatening. Another enemy that's just there to annoy. Just if you notice, they're not dealing damage. This is on hard. It doesn't get any more difficult than this. And this game's still really fucking easy when you're not getting hit scanned. And even when you are getting hit scanned, it's still really fucking easy. Game's kind of a joke. And I cannot stress this enough. There is no player expression. My aim is irrelevant in this game. I can't showcase how much of a better player I am compared to anyone else. I have no tools to do so. I cannot do some hard shit in order to prove it. I am just as effective as everyone else. Thinking it's pregnant? Did he actually come out and say that he thinks he's pregnant? What the fuck? Brother, your pussy isn't real. It doesn't work. Come on now. There's nothing upstairs. There's literally nothing upstairs. Well, are you pregnant on the fucking fat? Yeah, I'm pregnant on those fucking instant ramens I've had. I'll give birth to a healthy fucking cup noodle. Come on now. You can't be that delusional. Well, whatever makes him happy, I suppose. It's like those people that come out. I'll just leave it at that. Let that stew for a little bit, you know, make it clip worthy. It's like those people, you know, like YouTubers that come out after the end of like a hiatus or something. They produce a video, it goes on as normal, at the very end of it they go, oh yeah, by the way, I'm trans. Like, or I'm gay. When you've been doing this in this gig for God knows how long, and you just decide to throw it out there and people say, oh, it's so brave and shit. It's like, motherfucker. It's like the most in thing to do these days. Same shit with YouTubers talking about how hard they have it making videos for a living. Like, bitch. Check your privilege. As TFS Alucard would say. You don't know what fucking difficulty is. You don't know what it's like actually having a hard goddamn life. Now that shit's brave. It's also really, really stupid. I would respond with it by saying the aristocracy, autocracy, the hegemony will not grant your wish. You will not be given funds for saying these things. You are still poor as shit. Nothing's gonna change that. You're high Tory? Yeah, well, I'm Boston Tea Party. How about that? Fucking high Tory up in here. Don't you know where you are, Sigma? You're in the great land of America. This ain't Rome. Can't just say shit and get away with it. You'll get shot. See what I mean when I say these enemies are just fucking annoying? Now I can't take damage for an unspecified amount of time. Nah, you don't want to be in the great land of America. This place fucking sucks. I have a feeling I'm supposed to do something like pull a lever. I wonder if I can do this. Oh yeah, you can. Not that it matters. Damn. This section's still going, by the way. Also, fucking LOL. Imagine having this area that serves zero purpose and you don't even bother decorating it, nor pouring a fucking light in here. So little we care. Every day I'm disappointed by Valve. They somehow managed to make a fucking living out of it. Say, use big words and strange languages and you'll have himself a cult. Well, here's the thing, Sigma. We don't have enshrined freedoms. We have the illusion of enshrined freedoms, but they're validated every single day. Often publicly. And, like, they don't even attempt to mask the fact that they violate those freedoms. And it's a serious problem. And they do it slowly, very assuredly. And we celebrate them for doing so, as they restrict our freedoms more and more. All in the name of safety.
I remember your truth.
I'm sorry to say, but you can't just wish away all the problems and they just go away overnight. That's not how that works. No matter what the hypothetical may be. And it's often, it's the illusion of them trying to do things in the name of safety, and the reality is they're just trying to look for a reason to claim that they're doing something so they can pat themselves on the back for a job well done. All while the American populace is totally blissfully unaware of what's actually going on. I mean, you also say that, Sigma, but I probably will. It'll just be very hush-hush about it. And I'll be accused of doing something else entirely. But the real reason is because I said some dumb shit on the internet once. Not all sunshine and rainbows anywhere you go. How authority abuses its power is roughly the same no matter where you are. It's just what pretext they use as their excuse for doing so. That's the only thing that really changes. Yeah, it's only greener where you water it. Yeah, that's also another good example. Also, it's fucking Chicago. Where the hell are you speeding? You're in a traffic jam the entire time! Oh, he's going 1 mile over! Oh! Get him! Like, Jesus Christ. You don't even have room to speed. Like, for fuck's sake, the blocks are just absolutely fucking tiny. And so are the streets. All these traffic cameras, and we can't stop people pulling over on the freeway to the curb lane and just using it to get to where they want to go. Often going like 100 miles an hour, and they just get away with it scot-fucking-free. While they're still nickel and diming you with the fucking tolls. It's like, Jesus. Thing's a joke. God, I hate Chicago. I hate the fact that it's expanding up into my area, too. There's a good amount of people that live in Chicago that come up here to work for the week and then go back down for the weekend. And you know who they are because they have A, Illinois plates, and B, they drive like absolute fucking assholes. Actual danger to the road every time. They're casual about it. The worst thing. How many bullets was that? 20-something? To a fucking head crab? Really immersive, that. Nice SMG. Jesus. Well, here's the thing. Originally, I was from Ohio, but then you told me that TDS is also from Ohio. So then I realized I misspoke, and I really meant to say that I'm from Wisconsin. You can always tell a car's from Chicago if you see them going over 50. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, there you are. At last. I will send the cart for you.
Do you guys want me to sit here and actually wait for this car to get over here?
Patience, brother.
Or can I just like hop over there? Would you guys be cool with me just hopping over there? No? Not cool? Okay, fine, I will hold out. God, fucking assholes. Making me do this shit. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Speedrun this thing, you betcha, boss. You betcha. Wow. Oh! Damn, that was a tough fight over there.
You ought to be commended for avoiding my traps. The work of a man who once had too much time on his hands and now finds time for nothing but the work of salvation. I suspect you have little wish to remain in Ravenholm, so I will show you to the mines.
The pipe is moving, yeah. You just sit above it and you just shoot fucking zombies coming up. You do that for like 2 minutes over there. It's really, really stupid. Ah. Cool with not having a gore in here. whole part just sucks. It's not even atmospheric. It's just boring. Zombies weren't interesting to fight once. Adding fast zombies wasn't fun once. Because look how challenging and threatening they are. Look how much they add to the sandbox. By add to the sandbox, I mean they don't. They're only encountered here and nowhere else. That's how you know you have a failure design. None of these dudes gel with anything else in this game. Not once. And yeah, they are just the Flood. And the Flood was like a band-aid attempt to rectify the fact that they only had half a video game. And they wanted an excuse to do the levels backwards. Which is whack as shit, I might add. Game's a lot like Doom Eternal. It just holds your fucking hand the entire way through. I can't even like showcase tech. The only tech is this. Just zoom in to get headshots easier on the pistol. That's all there is here. So pre-described and boring. That's ultimately this game's sin. It's just fucking boring. Eastern Orthodox? You bet your ass he is.
Quickly, brother.
You bet your fucking ass he is. Like, is this gameplay? This is what constitutes as gameplay? An enemy slowly walking towards you so you can just do a worthless attack that you just... I mean, for God's sakes, I can crouch walk away from him and he will never hit me. That's how worthless this is. Oh, save playlist. I didn't want to do that. What the fuck? I'm just holding control. Hello? Boobar is registering me holding control as I want to save a playlist. Oh, I think I understand now. It's a okay, I get it, I get it. Okay, so get this. So, Control S for save. This is a global hotkey. Even if I'm not tabbed in, it's still doing that, so I need to turn that off. I was wondering what was going on there. That was strange. Zeus! How to handle every enemy in that game before you even had a chance to fight it? Yeah, imagine if they did that in like anything else. Also, imagine thinking that the player base is so fucking stupid you need to tell them how to fight fucking imps. How to fight a Kako. You should just be able, you should have been able to intuitively understand and just get how to fight those enemies. Like, oh, hey, this dude opens his mouth a lot. What if I put a grenade in there? Instead, they're like, oh, you've never seen an Archvile before. They res enemies. No, really? What's a Mancubus? I don't know, brother. He's only been around since the fucking hills. Who was that for, those tutorials? Fucking Timmy Nothumb's playing a fucking video game for the first time in his life? Was it for him? Well, maybe Timmy Nothumb should be playing fucking Pong. Yeah, that game was very difficult to play. I will say that. That game was super fucking hard, bro. That game was so hard, I wanted to fall asleep all the way up until Super Gore Nest. Very, very difficult. You know, a lot of the difficulty with Doom Eternal revolves around swapping your weapons. Players have a hard time doing this. They don't understand their keybinds quite yet, which is very humorous because you can defeat that very easily, I might add, by going over here and saying, okay, category 1, Q, category 2, E. Category 3, right mouse button. And so on and so forth. You do some basic binding, the difficulty goes away. Now you can do your freaking weapon combos as much as you want, easily. Don't even have to think about it. Yeah, that's what it is. Rebind your shit. It turns out that default that's been around since the hills, it's not very good. It's not ergonomic at all.
Free, brother.
Because who the fuck... Rest your fingers. Shut the fuck up, Grigori. Rest your fingers on Wasta for a second real quick, if you have a keyboard in front of you. Now try to hit 8 without removing your hand from Wasta. You gotta do like a rotation on your entire wrist, and that's kind of difficult. And you still lose D when you do this. Unless you're like really dexterous, which I'm not.
I fear I deliver you to a darker place. May the light of light illuminate your path.
Who the fuck presses 8? That shit's hard as fuck. And they just put guns over there. Oh, like, oh yeah, just press 8. Oh my god, dude wants me to play Ready or Not. Valheim man wants me to play Ready or Not. What do you mean a ton of cooldowns? Mega, it's 2 cooldowns. Have you like ever managed meters before? It's not a very new concept. Like play an MMO or something. Play a fighting game. Play Granblue. Manage some cooldowns on that shit. Part about the cooldowns is knowing where to look to see if it's on cooldown or not. It's like 3-ish. You have your dash, your primary grenade, your flame belch, your secondary grenade. It's for you. Educate yourself. Fucking actual skill issue. I apologize, but the difficulty of the game should not be how you interface with it. Especially when you've been playing PC games for like any length of time. That should not be the primary source of its difficulty. It's like, oh, keyboard bindings. That's not difficulty. It's a PC game, just fucking rebind your keys. That problem exists for all of like 10 seconds. Also, when I played Doom Eternal on launch, Mancubuses were significantly more obnoxious. They had to patch that shit. Badass AoE shit, where you couldn't even get around it, and it would just insta-kill you. Would say his best Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, look at this idiot saying Adventure 2 is best Sonic. That's just factually incorrect. Adventure 2 is fucking ass. Don't let him tell you otherwise. He is blinded by actual fucking rose-tinted glasses. The most strongest of tints, I might add. God, Adventure 2 is no fun. The real answer is Generations. Or Rising. Why am I here? What the fuck? Sonic Adventure 2 is not a good game. It is a very jank game. Incredibly jank. It was cool if you were a kid. But then again, toilets are cool when you're a child. Playing with dirt is cool when you're a child. You go back to that game now, it's rough. And there's another answer to your earlier question, what I thought was cool back then and has aged horribly. Sonic Adventure 2. Have you seen Obama play that game? It was fucking hysterical. Oh, good lord. Should have me in tears. Am I doing this again? I think I have to go up. I can't see anything. Not go up at all, I don't remember. Oh, by the way, nice geometry. Actual fucking square. You know what? Best Sonic game? Sonic 1. You know, this section would be kind of cool if these enemies actually functioned as enemies in any meaningful capacity. But because they don't, and they're very non-functional, I have no reason to ever fear them or even, like, interact with them. These dudes are literally just walking hitboxes that are there for you to collide upon. And even when you do collide on them, it's so hard to take damage. Again, just crouch walk. When they're not throwing out a shitbox at you, you do not get hit because you just move faster than them. They're like pinkies, but worse. At least pinkies serve a purpose in the overall sandbox. These are just there to be annoying. Sonic Mania was decent. Why did it alt fire? I did not alt fire. And now we're finally out of Ravenholm. That whole section was way too long. And the only thing we got out of it is black head crabs in the general game world. God bless. Black head crabs, the shotgun, and the gravity gun. Too bad the shotgun sucks. Once again. So here we are introduced to the idea of, not right here, a bit later I guess. But they really do manage to make every gun feel worthless in this game. I don't know how the hell they do it. Here we go. We're introduced to the concept of snipers. Unfortunately for snipers, they have a little problem with a little thing called object permanence. I cannot immediately see him, therefore he does not exist. Instead, he will shoot this crate. Take a look. Okay, object permanence. Hell of a thing, ain't it? There is no merit to Shadow the Hedgehog, dude. Do not play that game. Is there merit to Shadow the Hedgehog? Never have I seen a stupider fucking question in my life. Oh. Oh, God bless. Bless you, Sigma. Bless you. My box. That game is straight trash. You'd have to pay me a lot of money, at least 10 grand to play that game. Although up ahead we do finally get a decent weapon. And by decent I mean mildly functional. However, they restrict the ammo of it really, really heavily, so it's not that functional at all. Also beforehand, before, you know, various patches, Combine soldiers that had shotguns had no identification whatsoever. There was no unique marking scheme. So you could just get, like, beamed like that. Also notice the shotgun's not very good. But this is a Valve game. Who's surprised by that? And there is the gun. But these dudes are so fucking tanky and so unenjoyable to fight. But everything feels worthless. And here it is, the pulse rifle. The best gun in the game. So good, you get no ammo for it. Even when you do get ammo for it, you only can carry 60 rounds. God bless. See, I'm already maxed out. 90 rounds. We're talking half a combat loadout. Typically speaking, you carry about 180 rounds. Or 6 magazines. We get 3. And by 6 magazines, I mean 1 in your gun, 6 on your chest carrier. This dude's carrying 1 in his gun and 2 on his carrier. And it's really, really weird because the base game, you don't even load it correctly. It's a really jank fucking animation where it just looks like nothing's happening. This mod at least does this. So there is that. That makes a modicum of sense. But 30 rounds is so limited. Disgusting black creatures. It's this point that Half-Life 2 falls apart. It really is. HEU grunts, just as tanky, but now you don't even have movement options. So you sit here, you fucking cheese the AI, you just burst them down and mag dump over and over and over again, taking advantage of the bad AI. It's comedy, this game. Taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. What a fucking edgelord. Oh, that's cool. This is Half-Life 2, guys. So much fun.
Winston's been hit.
If the arsenal was just a little bit better. Just a little bit. The one good gun, no ammo. Get ammo for this. That's not good. Doesn't deal damage. Get plenty of ammo for this. It's not good though, doesn't deal damage. No ammo for this, actually decent. It's just sad. So you use this instead. You're like, okay, I'm gonna come over here, pick this up, and just throw it at these dudes. Ah, this game is so abysmal.
Over here, Dr. Freeman.
What were you trying to get me to say that I said?
It's Leon.
I already forgot.
And I've got Gordon Freeman.
Dr. Freeman, you're kidding.
Oh my
I've
god.
been on the line with Alex. Her father's been captured.
Over here, Dr. Freeman.
Eli Vance is indispensable to the liberation.
How much did you guys like that airboat section earlier? What was it, like
Alex,
an
it's
hour or
Leon,
so ago?
And I've got Gordon Freeman with me.
Well, I think he wanted me to say disgusting black creatures. I think that was the bait.
Gordon, you made it through Ravenholm. Thank God. I need your help. They've taken my father.
Yeah, Mega's over here thinking he's struck gold. Like he's been cooking, you got me to say some whack shit. That's mild.
While the trains are still running, I'm gonna hit your
Listen.
ride. Here's where you come in,
I
Gordon.
fucking hate the
I need you to
blacks.
make your way along the coast until you get to know
Especially when I'm
Boston.
crushing them.
It used to be a high security
And
prison.
color grade.
It's something much worse than that now.
Clip
But I
that.
think it's still easier to sneak in than to break out.
You wanted to take the coast road? He won't last 5 minutes on foot. It's spawning season for the antlions.
That's why I called you, Leon. I was hoping you still
Trying to
had
grade
stock
colors
last
and
summer.
keep a good black balance is hard.
With the Tau cannon.
Yeah,
Really
good idea.
difficult.
Hold on a sec.
It's so easy to
Norco,
blow it out or
bring the
just like
buggy out.
over
We're on the dock
exaggerate it
right
and now
now.
everything looks like
Gordon
shit.
Freeman will be driving it.
Will do. I just finished mounting an ammo crate on the back.
Good timing. Okay, Alex, we're all set.
So yeah, you know that air buggy section earlier? It was about an hour ago.
Here, but I have no reason to think it's gotten any safer. Meet me in the depot where the trains unload. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in Nova Prospect.
I feel like I have like too much of a focus on reds because my monitor really shows them
Okay,
off
Doc.
very well.
Before you hit the road, you might want to grab some med kits, restock on ammo, maybe check the map, see where you're headed. There's an ammo supply crate.
Oh
on the back
yes,
of
let me
the
check
car,
the
if
map.
that's any comfort. Stay with the car, make use of the thumpers. You'll stand a fair chance against the antlions. I'll radio ahead to let the next base know you're
Very
coming.
helpful.
Shore point to end.
So yes, welcome to Highway 17, the other shit part of this game. Even though this game is overhyped and garbage. How about no? How about I just do this? Oh, we can't do that.
Good, here we go.
Base Sigma doing God's work with those. I know it's diabolical. And when the VOD goes away, which it will in time because, you know, they're not stored permanently, it's just gonna be so fucking nasty out of context. I'm totally gonna get banned for it. So now we have more driving. Like, we didn't spend enough time driving. Like, we weren't just done with driving as a whole with the airboat. No. We gotta do it here now. This is a memorable section for people. People, like, actually unironically enjoy this shit. Wait, Sodden's actually upset about the way you clip him? That's funny. Dude, it's clips. Someone looks at that shit. Relax. Even if they did look at that shit, who cares? It's clips. Relax. My good grief. But yeah, people actually say this section's good. Really, really memorable. Of holding W. Look, open world! I can go in there and take a look at stuff. Ooh, my lip just vibrated, and that was a very unpleasant feeling. Ugh. Ooh, yeah. It still tickles. Closeted racists on Twitch? I hope he does. That'll be my claim to fame. And it's like, why? How could you say that to people in public? And I'm like, dude, I was talking about color grading, and I was baiting someone to clip me. Also, stop being a pussy. Pussy. Look! Exploration! I can get out of my car and look inside this house for gear and supplies. Look! Oh, look. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Oh, grenades! Grenades I don't even use! I can fuck off now, back to the fucking car! Oh my god! Dynamic gameplay! Then I just hold W with some more. Never had a reason to hit a woman, but... I've never had a reason to hit a woman, but... Listen, I don't think you need a reason to hit a woman. You should just be able to do that shit. Although you have to live with the consequences. That shit shouldn't be free. Nah, that shit's awful. Try not to, unless it's self-defense. In which case, you swing it at me like a man, I treat you like a man. You know? I also don't go around smacking dudes either. Which is also kind of a weird logic to think about when you know, boil it down for a second. It's like, hold on, wait a second. You mean you're going around picking fights with people at random? No one were. Yeah, those. I wondered where she is until I poured the cement over her or some shit like that. Fucking Phil with his dumbass face. Oh my god. I think I fight a helicopter here. Watch.
Hurry, get in the basement. We're expecting gunships at any moment.
Yeah, you fight a helicopter.
Glad to see you made it. steerable rocket launcher is our best bet for taking down a gunship. Ah, hello. I'll be right with you. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. Using the laser guide, you can steer your rocket past the gunship's defenses and prevent it from shooting down your rocket. This will only anger it at first, but if you can survive long enough to make several direct hits, you'll be rewarded with a prize worthy of any mantelpiece. Now, who's going to be the lucky one to carry it into combat? Ah, yes. Gordon Freeman.
I feel like I should be commentating over
Final
that.
volunteer. Colonel Odessa Cubbage at your
Like
service.
something about how they're treating the players like absolute fucking baboons. But it's mildly ingenious, and they make sure he speaks in such a way that it's memorable. So you actually understand and like listen for a second. It's like, oh, hold on. Make that face a channel emo? He really needs to. God bless Phil. I like how the rocket launcher looks in this mod. It looks beefy. And he front loads it instead of just like doing whatever the fuck it is he does in vanilla. And the gunship model looks cool. I will give it that, even though it's just a flying cockroach.
Here, have a med kit.
That's kind of whack, at least. Where's the crate full of rockets? I don't remember. Really. Much like everything in this game, it's too long. I'd rather play Battlefield, honestly. Am I out of rockets? I better not be out of rockets. There better be a freaking crate of this stuff. There seriously better be a crate of this stuff. I guess it was a cute diversion.
Well, that's that. I gather you've disposed of that gunship, Dr. Freeman. Your reputation, sir, is well deserved.
You
I shall
know,
have
can
someone
you
open the
not
gate for you
talk
immediately
at me?
so that you can drive on.
I want to shoot
Understand
men.
that Dr. Vance is in
I'm still
great
not
need.
getting to shoot men. It's been God knows how many fucking hours now. Like I've been playing this game for 2 hours now. I spent a straight hour and a half of it not shooting people.
You'll make it through if anyone can. Farewell. And please tell Dr. Vance.
Fucking doing platforming, fiddling with physics, fighting enemies that are worthless.
Drive safely.
The Freeman must now hurry on. The Eli Vance is held in distress.
Okay. Overrated garbage.
Get going, Dr. Freeman. We know Eli Vance is depending on you.
This shit wasn't impressive back then. There's a significant lack of gameplay. It's just visuals and cute gimmicks. Yeah, wholesome puzzles, wholesome gaming, guys. What does wholesome mean? Well, it's a farming sim. Ah, very wholesome. It's so wholesome, it's wholly uninteresting. That's what it is. Oh, something you can do in this mod, too. The irony of this being that anytime you can do this, this is significantly more effective than anything else in your arsenal. And it's not very particularly difficult to do either. Grab the Tau cannon off the gun. Put it back on, get ammo. In addition to the SMG ammo on the back. I do like this buggy model though. I've done a lot of things with it in Gary's mod, like welding various pieces of metal to it and whatnot. And driving it around. I miss those videos on YouTube. We don't want the player to have too much fun. But you see how the game's played? It's a lot of that. A lot of Combine dudes just standing around, going to one spot on the map, and then shooting at you in the open. And just trading damage with them over and over and over and over. The shooting in this game is diabolically bad. It is so fucking awful. Half of it is enemies not responding to your attacks. Half of it is the AI being atrocious. Half of it is your arsenal being awful. Never good once. It's not even difficult either. Ah, the AI is bad. It's just visuals. It's a sense of adventure. It's the wanderlust. Why is this not on? Fuck off, all of you. Jesus. So much fun. If this is what people think is good gunplay, I don't know what. I just don't know. Oh, this weapon doesn't exist. This weapon's not real. This is a myth. This is the Tau cannon. This never made it in. I took it off the buggy because of the mod. And the irony being, any mod weapon in this game is just better than the rest of your arsenal by a large degree. Which is kind of telling about the state of their arsenal. So you get, like, what was that? 45, 50 seconds of not fun? Pretending fun? And then you have to do this shit, and then you're back to driving again? This is amusing, at least. This is gonna be the whole game. Just dicking about on a crane. Oh, hey, I read Dune 2? How the fuck can you read Dune 2? Isn't it just Dune Messiah? What the fuck? And then it goes to Children of Doom. The spice, Mohadib, the spice! What does that mean, the spice? The spice, bitch! Fine, jeez. Maybe because of the machines thumping the ground? Yeah, that too. Speaking of being thumped. What am I looking at? Listen, I do not give enough of a shit to walk back over here and do this normally. And fuck right off of that. Here, go over here. I know what you meant. I was just taking you literally and being an idiot about it. male woes. Yeah, I get that. That's fine. Wasn't that funny anyways. Like, this individual is so concerned about her mail being stolen. About 5 to 7. I'll clip it first. 5 to 7. If you guys will. Drop some music for you guys. I need to get a snack anyways. I'm fucking hungry. Where's my food bar? 5 to 7. Be right back. Wait, you're heading off to bed? What's the point of me streaming, Mega? You're the only reason why I do this. You're the only one here. We'll play this game in silence. Fuck. Take it easy, dude. Viewing, so no, I'll just probably get off. I do enjoy getting off, but what man doesn't enjoy getting off, you know? Don't get captured. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I did start a little late. It says I've only been streaming for 2 hours and 17 minutes. This game is fucking boring, though. I don't think I can do it. But I got to play with my keyboard a little bit, you know. It sounds so nice. Very, very pleasant. I think that's enough for me. Nah. Bro, I'm bored as shit. I'm not entertaining when I'm bored as shit. I'm just complaining. Just go to sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow, you know? Yeah, we'll change this from a 5 to 7 to, we're fucking done here. I've altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further. Or some shit. But take it easy, everyone.